Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Dee, Divine Feminine 101. Welcome back for another week. Hope you all had a good week. It's really great to be back, and well, today was supposed to be my last video for the year, but I'm thinking I still have to do a few more videos after this. So what prompted the video today? Well, today I'm going back to discussing our former topic, which is on narcissism. So today we're going to be discussing the demonic games of a narcissistic partner. So, what prompted this today? Okay, so I am going to use myself as an example for this video because this is something that happened personally to me, and the reason why I'm bringing it to video today is because this situation happened a while ago, but what's funny was even as at this week I still had some information come to me, and I still had to deal with some of the damage that was actually done to my name, to my character. I still had to deal with that this week. So I'm still finding out things that this person did to me, basically. So I thought to discuss it because the truth is a lot of people are going through this, and like I said before, narcissism is people don't exactly understand the labeling. So everybody thinks it's normal and it's okay, but it's not, because real people are going through this situation, and honestly, it's a psychological abuse, it's mental abuse, it's emotional abuse, and people are really going through this now. And the truth is, because there's no label to it per se, so a lot of people understand and know what narcissism is. Well, you know, it's growing. This people, I don't know if I should call it a disease, because the truth is, even psychologists haven't found a cure to it yet. There's no cure to narcissism. And I don't care what anybody says. I honestly believe it's demonic. Because, and I'll give you a reason why I think so. Because it's, for narcissists, it's different bodies, but the same template. They all act the same. It's not possible for it to be a behavioral defect. That can't be a defect. There's something seriously wrong here. If you have sets of people in all over the world that behave in exactly the same way, this doesn't make any logical sense. You know, some people said it's due to bad parenting, and maybe some kids, well, it starts when they're young, and maybe some kids were abandoned as kids and they were left alone, so it forms up some sort of warped upbringing, or some kids that actually feel overly loved, maybe a bit too entitled. But the truth is, how somebody can go to some lengths to break another person without any remorse is beyond me. It's not normal. And this, you know, just going back on everything that's happened, it's not possible for a normal human being to have this sort of behavioral pattern embedded in their DNA. It's not possible. It is not normal. These people do these things over and over again with no remorse. Any normal human being would at least feel some sort of will feel bad for things they do to other people, you know. So today I just wanted to talk about some of the horrible games played by narcissistic partners, played by narcissists in general, because some people have narcissistic mothers, some people have narcissistic fathers, some friends, some family members, whatever it is. Maybe not to include the partner, because it's all the same. They all act alike. So it's not necessarily a romantic partner. For instance, I've had to deal with over the course of over the years, during the course of my life, I've had to deal with quite a few narcissists. Well, I think this particular one happens to be the most damaging, because there are different types of narcissists. There's the overt narcissist, there's the covert one, and there's the malignant narcissist. These people are pure evil. They're demons. There's no other way to explain it. There's no other explanation for it. So let's get into it. And I really wanted to discuss it because I found myself struggling to wrap my head around it all week. And like I said before, I do talk to a lot of people. A lot of people call me based on maybe their relationships, or luckily, because I did study psychology, but I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a practicing psychologist. So yes, so I did study psychology. But that's probably why a lot of people that even talk to me don't even know I studied psychology. So maybe some people feel I give good advice sometimes, and that's just based on experience. I've had really terrible experiences, not just with partners, but also with friends. Well, it's just, it has been a journey with me and narcissism. So like I said in one of my videos, I do believe they target certain kinds of people, so but I won't get into that today, because anybody can go through narcissistic abuse. That's the truth. I'm just looking at the number of times I've had to deal with this sort of situation, but the truth is, I never knew it was narcissism. I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was okay, and I was probably doing something wrong, or men were just crazy, or some friends were just a certain way. But now I understand what it is, and I'm keeping that in check. So I want to share this story today because I want, there's so many people going through this, and once you can identify that you have someone in your life that may be putting you through this, it would be a very good thing for you to separate yourself as soon as possible. The better way to put it would be to run away. Change your number, change your address, just change whatever it is you can change. Just get away from there as soon as possible, because when you make excuses, sometimes some people have not recovered from it. I am very well aware, and I know quite a few people that have never been able to recover from narcissistic abuse. How I got over it, honestly, I still don't know. I think it has brought about the spiritual side of me, and because it got to a point, I just ran to God. I didn't know how else to deal with it anymore, and I knew this wasn't something a normal human mind could fathom. So no normal person can do this to another person, or even trying to explain it to people, nobody would believe you. So that's the whole point of narcissism, But anyway, so let's get into it. Okay, so welcome back. This is the Divine Feminine 101, and I apologize, I just started ranting away because I am trying to get over it. It's been a while. It's just because I'm still getting some more information about some of the damages that were done to both my name and my character, and sometimes you just wonder why. Anyway, so I'll get into it. I'll get into it now. So one of the biggest games of a narcissist, I call it the reversal, is actually the blame game. So what they do is blame you for all the mess that they have created, basically. And what that does is it leaves you wondering, I know I didn't do this, but they accuse you. And don't forget, what the devil is the accuser of the brethren. So they accuse you. They accuse you of something they know for a fact that you didn't do. But they accuse you with such emotion that you start to doubt yourself and think, did I really do this? Did I do it? Did I not do it? So it gets that deep. So I mean, let's get into it. So what had happened with me, and it's different stories for different people, but it's always the same template. It goes down the same way. The accusation is always there, and then what follows next is always there. But obviously, for everybody, it's a different story. So I'll use my story. So it was a friendship, situationship, relationship with this person that I met, and the truth is, what prompted this relationship was I think out of appreciation, because it was at a time that I was going through quite a bit, and this person came through as a friend and was really stood by me, and honestly, I think for me, I value people. I value my friends. So that meant a lot to me at the time. And it started from that sort of friendship into a relationship. And, I did value this person because of, when I was going through something, this person did not bail out on me and run off. This person stayed and acted as though they were human, right? So I appreciated this person, and it developed into a relationship, and I looked at him as a very good friend outside of even being in a relationship. For me, it was more of the friendship part of it, and I thought, okay, this person is a really good friend, someone that stands by you when you're going through stuff. And this went on like that. So after a while, I experienced the loss. A very close relative. I experienced like a really big loss, and as soon as that happened, this person changed. But before they did, what happened was he was able to put me in a corner in terms of he had. For instance, okay, so this person had collected a large sum of money from me. So he had my money. So basically, no matter what he did, I couldn't fully go away because this person had my money. And it was quite a large sum of money. So I couldn't just walk away. So what had happened was, he came up with this cock and bull story about needing this money for this, and the interest seemed really great. So I thought, okay, you stood by me when I had issues, and it's my time to stand by you, which is great. I had no issues with it. In fact, I was so open about exactly how much I had. And he was like, oh, no, I'll just take the whole thing. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll return it to you at so time or whatever it is. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm sure I can cope till you return it, So he had the money, and as soon as he got the money, I started to understand exactly what I was dealing with. So after a while, things were great, and all of a sudden, he just started to act up. He was very irrational, and I didn't understand what was going on, so I would ask, is everything okay? He had started to change a lot, so is everything okay? And I say, yeah, everything is okay. Oh, pray for me. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. I'm going through this. And really and truly, this was someone that stood by me when I had issues. So in my head, this is not the time to walk away from this person, no matter what attitude, they were displaying. So he was displaying like really bad attitude. But I was like, I get the fact that this person is going through this and that. It was like a whole bunch of things he told me he was going through. So I kept trying to keep in touch. Like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Do you need anything? Do you need this? Do you need that? And all the while I was doing this person, for every time I called, would tell everybody, oh my God, she's so obsessed with me. I don't know why she won't leave me alone. She keeps calling me all the time. She keeps doing this. She keeps doing that. And he knew exactly why I was calling him. So he will get back to me like 3 days later and say something just, he knew me well. We were very good friends, so he knew my weak points. So he would say something that would annoy me and just disappear again. And then when I'm trying to get my point across and just talk to this person, no, I didn't do this. What are you talking about? Till now, I'm still not sure exactly what I was being accused of. But there was a problem in the relationship. I didn't even understand what it was. Okay, are you having issues or are we having issues? Because I didn't understand it. And then he will go, I'm not sure, but I'm just going through a lot. All I'm asking for is your prayers at this point. And okay, I am praying for you and also trying to keep in touch to find out, oh, are you okay? But every time, I had no idea this person was saying to everybody, oh, she won't leave me alone. She's stalking me. She's calling me. She's doing this. She's doing that. And then will come back to me, prompt something. I would respond with a text message, and then he'll show everybody the text message. Oh, look at what she's sending to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I have to run for my life. I had absolutely no idea. Because for every time he called me back, he would say, he would add another problem to it. Oh, this happened again to me, something, and you haven't even checked on me in a week. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to give you space as well because I don't know what is happening. So after he says that, then I go up to him and I'm like, okay, so how's everything now? And for every time I did that, it was a problem. This person, you know how you're dating someone and he goes, oh, wow, I'm so carried away with this relationship. It's like you casted a spell on me or whatever it is. And this was me kind of like excited, like, oh yeah, my man likes me. You know, I had no idea he said it to me as a joke, but he went round actually saying to people, oh, I think she's doing some voodoo on me or something. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh, blah, blah, blah. This, da, 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 da. She wants me to marry her at all costs. She wants me to do this. She wants me to do that. The worst part of it was he didn't stop there. He went around, which is another thing. So a narcissist will blame you for something you never did. And first of all, they will disappear. So he would just go off for about 3 weeks, and I would be left there confused as to what was really going on. I didn't understand it, you know. So he would just disappear, and after that, he went round to all my friends. He went round to my place of work. Oh, you people need to check her. Oh, maybe I think because maybe of this loss, maybe she's going crazy or something. But she won't leave me alone. I'm getting really scared for my life. Da, 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 da. She's always angry with me. She screams. She does this. She does that. And he was prompting it. He would turn around, do something to me. I would react, and I was in trouble. We will go out. He will flirt up a storm with someone in front of me. And when I said to him, what's going on? Why are you doing that? Oh my God, she's so obsessed. Oh my God, I can't even talk to my friends again. She doesn't want me talking to anybody. Oh my God, I'm so scared for my life. And I lost my job, but I didn't know why. I had no idea this person had gone to my workplace. He went everywhere. And I don't know which one hurt the most. You know, so with narcissists, you're always left trying to defend your character, trying to defend yourself. I didn't understand what was going on. He had gone to all my friends and turned everyone against me. And I wasn't sure which one hurt me the most. What he was doing, or the fact that my very close friends, people I trusted and called my very close friends, seemed not to know who I was anymore. I don't blame them because he seemed like a really normal person. And it would go something like, oh, I'm so embarrassed to say this. Oh my God. You know, your friend, she did this. You know, I'm just really worried. I think you guys should look into it. Maybe you can talk to her. And my friends started to send me cryptic messages. And the only way I was able to figure it out was because it was familiar to, anyway, it was a horrible experience. And all the while, this person kept coming back to me to make me believe that he had issues, he was going through problems. That's why he would disappear. I had no idea. But then he was also, so I would say to him, if you're going through issues, I would expect that you will share with me what's going on. Are we having issues, or are you having issues with something? You know? Oh yeah, you're bothering me too much, so you know I'm going through all these issues, so I need time apart. And you know, he was nowhere to be found. And he had called everyone I knew. I didn't even know he had their numbers. I didn't even know. So he would go to this person and say, I'm really worried. Please, is there somebody else I can talk to? And then they will refer him to another friend, and to my workplace, and to this place, and to that place. And it's called the smear campaign. He went round. I lost so many friends. I had to stop talking to, I had to cut so many people off because I was so hurt. If there was a problem, I would expect my friends to discuss it with me. But they believed him, and I don't really blame them. You would really believe you're talking to a human being. So he did all that, did the whole smear campaign, and I had to cut him off. Unfortunately for me, when narcissists leave, they always come back. I believe you me, if you ever let them in, the Bible says, when an unclean spirit leaves a man, he goes away. And then he's looking for a place of rest. And then he comes back if the place is empty. He looks for 7 demons just as powerful, even more powerful. And they come back. If you ever let a narcissist back, they're going to do so much more damage. They're only back to do a lot more than they did the first time, because what they've realized is, okay, you're not broken down yet. You've not gone crazy yet. They're not done. They will come back and do more. They never go away, which is why you have to run. You really have to run. I lost everything. I was a mess. I didn't know who else to turn to. I had to turn to God. I had no friends anymore. I'd lost my friends. He had started trying to go to my family members to go and say, I think she's going through something. Oh my God, she's always angry. Yet he prompted the anger. He would intentionally do something, I would react, and he would go off on me and blame me for it. So I was blamed for every single mistake he made. It was crazy. It was crazy. So a narcissist will reverse something on you. Even when they look like they're going to hit you and you try to defend yourself, and or you just try to defend yourself and I can't believe that. He would send me a message, he would do something. Okay, another thing he did was he would call me, do like a video call and not say a word. And I'm like, are you okay? Is everything okay? And he's like, I'm like, is someone there? Why can't you talk? And he'll cut off the phone. And I would send a message like, I don't understand. Is someone there with you? And he would go around and show everybody the message like, oh my God, look, I'm just sitting down and look at what she's done. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. It messed me up so much. Because then he would respond and say, I'm just trying to live my life. What is it? Am I to blame that I called you this evening? I never should have called you. Oh my God, now I've called you and now you're all up in my case. Can I just sit down with my friends? Can I just hang out by myself? Must you always be my... Oh my God. I was confused. I was messed up because I didn't understand what was going on. Here I was, and I couldn't walk away. He intentionally had my money. So I couldn't walk away. So it was almost like, I'm going to abuse you. I'm going to mentally abuse you. I'm going to emotionally abuse you. And you're going to sit there and take it from me, because nobody else knew he had my money. And I couldn't walk away. And it wasn't something I discussed with anybody. So after all the abuse, and I start telling people, oh no, he has my money, people will think, yeah, right. This person has your money, yeah, right. Just say you're so obsessed and you cannot walk away. And I had no idea what was going on. And this man tarnished my name, tarnished my character, every single... So I would go to places and people would point fingers. People would laugh and talk. And I had no idea what was going on. I knew something was wrong. My own friends would send me cryptic messages and say things, be insulting. Like, oh yeah, you talk to people about their relationships and how a woman should keep it together, and look at you running after a man, doing this and doing that. The story was everywhere. I was a mess. And then he came back trying to be the Messiah. Oh, I'm the only friend you have right now. Oh, what's going on with you? I'm the only friend you have. I'm here to help. And for every time he came back, he prompted everybody. Oh, see, I'm going to try to help her now. Hopefully, she's sane again. This is not normal. And I know I broke the story down, and it doesn't seem like a lot. But this is always the pattern with narcissists. They will reverse a situation on you very quickly, and you will sit there questioning your own sanity, like, did I do it? and then they will disappear. And that time when they disappear is for you to roast in the lies. Then they will come back and say, well, let's just forget it happened. Let's just be friends, which was what he did to me as well. Let's just be friends. Let's just forget it. It's a lie. It's a trap. And then when you forgive, he will do 10 times worse what they did to you the first time. Keep in mind, a narcissist can be a man or a woman. It's anybody. And anybody can experience this. So when they come back and they say, let's just be friends, and you agree, what you've actually agreed to is the fact that you are the lie they told on you. So they want you to believe it. They want it to sink into your system, into your DNA, that you are a lie. You're a bad person and you have problems. And then when they come back, they've actually told everybody, okay, I'm going to try to help her now. I'm the savior. And everybody's kind of like, and then they do something worse and people are like, okay, yes, she's actually crazy. They will try to prompt you right where everybody will see you in the act. The whole purpose of that is to isolate you. You have nobody in your corner anymore. You have no friends, no family. They'll turn everybody against you that they can turn against you, take your job away from you so you have no money, and maybe hurt yourself. Out of depression, you'll be so depressed. What else is there? Then you think there's nothing more to life, and a lot of people commit suicide. Narcissistic abuse is real. It is very real. This is my story. And I know I broke it down and I'm not able to go into details, especially because of time. But this is real. People are going through this and it's really real. Take care of yourselves. Read up on narcissism. If you have somebody in your life that has that sort of character, you need to run. The best way to deal with a narcissist is no contact at all, because these people are not human beings. They are walking demons. Trust me when I tell you that. There is no medical diagnosis for it. A group of people all over the world that act exactly the same way. It's the same template. It's like dating the same person or dealing with the same person in different bodies, but it's always the same template. It goes the same way. It's never something different. Narcissists all act the same. It is not possible that normal people will behave like, we all have different characteristics. We're all very different people, but these people act exactly the same way. So I am asking, because even after all this time, this week I was sick to my stomach. I felt like throwing up, all day, every day, just thinking about everything I've had to go through, and just it brought back so many other things. It was hurtful. Take care of yourselves, please. Have a wonderful week. And this should have been my last video, but I think this is something we need to highlight, because people are going through this. We all need to take care of our mental and emotional health. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful week. Thank you. Bye.